What's up everyone? In this video, I want to walk you through the process of upgrading the Gaia operating system using the offline procedure. On the previous video, we saw how to do it using the online procedure, meaning the management server and the gateway, they were able to connect the internet. Now, in this case, what we're going to see is how to upgrade uh, without being connected to the internet. Uh, the requirements for this procedure are the same as we did in the previous video. With additional that we have to download the deployment agent to the latest version, and we have to download as well the upgrade tools of the version we want to upgrade to. In this case, the upgrade tools for version R81.10. I'm going to share the link to get those resources on the video description. This procedure that we're going to do is actually less risky, as we don't upgrade the operating system per se. We're actually going to migrate the database from the old management server and import into the new management server. And we're going to see this process just in a moment. So the first things is to download the deployment agent that I have done already. I have here the deployment agent, the latest, and the upgrade tools of R81.10, and we have to import and install those files into the current management server. I have here link ready, and another requirement to take into account is the hard disk space of the new VM and the existing one. Going to log in. So right now I'm using version Gaia R80.40, and we're first going to install. I have done it already. We have to install the deployment agent. Hope it doesn't complain. So the latest, no, it's not. So the latest, it's going to be 21 something. This won't take long. Simultaneously, what you want to do to save some time is to install the new VM. So right now it was installed and update, so it's trying to connect to internet, but I don't have internet access right now. And now what we have to do is to install the upgrade tools for R81.10. So it shouldn't take long as well. It's already stored, so it's okay. So it's already updated and installed, and we want to confirm if it was installed successfully, and we have to type this command on the console. Let me open here, prompt, and that should be, I believe I have an account for that. Oh, okay, so self-signs to delete the fingerprint. Yes, I trust it. Yeah. Now I do this and check. So this build number has to match the one downloaded. So you can see that it ends on 40545. If you want, you can perform as well an MD5 verification. But we're not going to do it. And so I have installed the deployment agents and the upgrade too. So the next step is to actually export the database. So, and this is going to take a while. And do this. Paste this here. And going to start. So actually what it's going to do is it's getting to the scripts folder and is running this command. This process might last for a while. It depends on your database size. It might take around 30 to 40 minutes. So I'm going to pause the video while it's doing its thing. And meanwhile, what I'm going to do, I'm going to install the new VM running version R81.10. The database was exported successfully. And now let's remove the old management server from the network. Before that, we have to export the database from the management server. So I'm going to use WinSP for that. Leave SCP 65. So this is going to be the management server IP address and the user for that. And it should, yes. So one thing to take into account is that the user that will be using to export the database using WinCP, its shell has to be bin bash, and I'm going to show you in a second. Actually, let me just get from here, and so that's going to be, instead of connecting there's, so you can see Silesia, it has the same roles, but here I can see that. Okay, let me just show using CLI and login using admin password. So if I show user Silesia, you can see that the shell is bin bash. So as for user admin, really, it has a different shell. Okay, so just take this into account. So you have to create this user, the new user. The shell has to be bin bash. So now, yes, and is WinCP here. And now we have to get the database from this location. Where is it? Var log. So it should be on root var folder var log type. I believe it's stamp. No, log. Yeah, and it should be here. So I'm just going to drag these over here, and that done. Then I can remove the old management server from the network. So I'm just going to disable the interface. Okay, so I just removed the old management server. And so now what I have to do is to install the management server on the new VM. So because it has the same IP address, we have to do the process, the first time configuration wizard from the start. So right now, yes, it present us with a new landing page. We have to configure everything from scratch. As you can see, this is R81.10, so the same IP address. We have to set the same host name. This is optional, but was configured on the previous one, so I might just keep the configuration the same. Here we remove the gateway, proceed, and IP address. Just keep everything very simple. But this is going to take a while, and so what I can do now is to remove this. Okay. And same should be true for CP. I have already opened. Yeah, it's here. I'm just going to update, and yeah, it's going to update fingerprint. Oh, I don't have the username Silesia. Yes, okay, no problem. So I have to create the user again. Not again. I have to create the username on this new VM. So we're going to wait until it finish installing. The first time configuration wizard was completed successfully. So ready, and what I have to do now is to upgrade the deployment agent and the agent. Meanwhile, we have to create that user. The user so that we can import the database, and have to accept this. Okay. Oh, I can't make the changes now. Okay, so now the upgrade tools. Yes. Port. It's going to install. Okay, so both deployment agents and upgrade tools were successfully installed. So now let me create the user to access the shell. It's going to name it Silesia, and its shell is going to be bin bash. Should have web and quiche, and should be an admin role. Password medium, and I believe that's okay. And test this. Okay, this means that we can now use WinCP, and the IP is going to be 3, username Silesia, and the password. Okay, and let's place the database in the same folder. So it was var, and if we use log, I just use log as well, and drag and drop. Okay, this is done. So the next step is to now we have to import the database. Oh, gotta do this again. It's in the same folder and has the same name. Yes. Okay, so it started the import process. Meanwhile, we can install Smart Console, and we can download Smart Console from Gaia portal right here, download. I have already downloaded it, so check. Just going to install it while the database is being imported. I see. Yes. The import operation was finished successfully. So now let's open the Smart Console R81 and install the database on this new management server. Going to be 74.3. And we can see the management server and the gateway are already added on the new machine. And so let's see if the database was installed. The database was already installed, but there is no need. What we can do now is to install the policy just for validation, but everything seems to be okay. Let's confirm that the policy has all the objects that we had on the previous one, and there is. I'm going to install the policy. You can see that the gateway is still on version R80.40, but secure measurement server is already running on R81.10. And the installation was successful. So that's it, guys. Upgrade process offline of Gaia from R80.40 to R81.10. I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you on the next one.